Have you been struggling with which hashtags to use on Instagram? I'm Subi Zimmerman, and today I'm going to teach you several ways on how you can find the right hashtags for your business. So many people get stuck on which hashtags they should be using when there are so many ways that you can start to brainstorm. Let's start in the search bar, the second one from the left, and search the word wine. Let's click on tags. When we go into the hashtag wine, you will see the top 9 posts and then a lot of recent posts. And this you could be scrolling for days, checking out all these photos for wine. But what I really want to bring your attention to are the related hashtags that appear at the top when you are using a popular hashtag. So you see 6 other tags that are frequently used when the hashtag wine is used. So now let's go into red wine. And red wine takes us to Chardonnay. And Chardonnay takes us to wine tasting. And so on and so on. So every time you click into popular tags, then you have the opportunity to see what other hashtags are usually matched with those tags. So spend some time in the related hashtags to see if you can find a photo or a post, meaning a video, with hashtags that would resonate for your business or your brand. So here's an example, the wine guys. So let's click into that and see what that looks like. Well, the top 9 look pretty darn good, right? And this is an interesting photo. And that might take you to hashtags, none of wine bro, you might check that out, and so on and so on. So you can go down the hashtag rabbit hole, but I like to look at it more like hashtag research. And sometimes this does take perseverance and time to really look at what is being curated in each one of these hashtag hubs. So that is one way to spend time doing some great research. Another way is to use the search bar. Now let's click on top. So top posts that you have wine in it. So scent of wine, wine deals, wine library, food and wine. So those 4 are at the top, and I would spend time looking at all of those if I was in the wine industry. But let's click into wine library, and let's click into a photo that looks cool. And now let's check out hashtags. So it looks as though the hashtags are in the secondary comments below. And here are some cool hashtags like save water, drink wine. That's not all that interesting. Wine for sale. That's a little bit more interesting. And cork, uncork, wine bottle. That's probably generic. Again, at the top, you're seeing those related hashtags that you can go in and check out. So definitely check out the brands that have the word wine in their name. And you can do that simply by just clicking on top or clicking on people. These are people that have the word wine in their username or in their bio name. Now let's look at followers. So click into an account that you like, and this is Gary Vaynerchuk's account, and I'm going to click into people that are following this account. And let's see if there's any inspiration here. Okay, so the third one down, Scent of Wine, is actually an amazing account I checked out earlier. The photography is phenomenal and really great content. And if you're in the wine industry, you definitely want to check this account out. But what I would do, again, is spend time looking at hashtags. Now, this account puts the hashtag in the initial descriptions. You can put up to 30 per post. I like to see them more in the secondary comments, more than, using 3 in the first and the rest in the bottom, because it doesn't look so spammy and desperate. But this is what they've decided to do. So I'm going to click into wine tasting. That's not all that interesting. Winery is another one. Again, you're looking at related tags. So the point here is checking out who the followers are of the accounts that give you some inspiration for your business and your brand. And again, you want to check out what hashtags that they are using, and you want to spend time, yes, it takes time, clicking in, checking them out to see if the content that's being curated in the hashtag hub makes sense for your business. Now, I like the way this hub looks, meaning the top 9, some really good wine. It looks as though Gary Vaynerchuk is dominating this hashtag, wine for sale. But let's go down a little bit and you might see some other businesses here. Wine 69 Dine. So that's an interesting wine account, a little artsy, right? So you might want to check them out. They're relatively new, only 16 followers, but nevertheless, this is how you do the research. Now, and every once in a while, I recommend, like, seriously, going on a hashtag searching spree. I do it for my business and you should do it for yours. Find some unique new hashtags. For me, I like using Instagram for business. And when I go there, I have some related hashtags like social media, startups, network marketing, pro. So when you click into that, what does that look like? And I do spend a significant amount of time checking out some of these other hashtags that are relevant to my industry and business. And I want you to do the same. And this is how you can dominate certain hashtags that you use and really get more eyeballs and exposure on your business. If you have a hashtag headache and you want to speed up the process of finding the perfect hashtags for your business, I have a great resource for you. I've created a hashtag handbook that has over 35 different niche industries that you can access right away. This is in the description right here below. In this handbook, you are going to get additional hashtag tips, plus a list of hashtags for each industry. And as always, I want you to have a hashtag Insta Awesome Day.